Good morning, everyone. This is Narada Rishi Raja, and today I want to talk about something. I just had me a really good cry. All right, and it was while this song came on called "Here I Go Again" by the Casting Crowns, and they're a Christian rock band, but the song essentially is about him trying to help somebody find God, right? And getting a lot of resistance and he's almost being hurt by it. And he's being hurt by it because he knows that there's only a short time that this person has to decide to really grab a hold of it before they're going to be thrown in a whole nother thing, right? And in the chorus, he says, "Why am I so afraid?" Because it is loved by God. Whether somebody realizes it or not, their experience is going to be rough until they realize it, but that's their choice, right? They're God too. But then again, he goes right back into the next verse, and here I go again. And that's actually the grace, because, and this is often misunderstood, and this is often the reason why a lot of people can't even be receptive to spiritual teaching, even though it's everywhere. It's all the way around you, right? It's because there will be no perfect teachers. Even the ones that get fully enlightened, they won't be what you would consider a perfect teacher. And the reason is because they're choosing to engage still. It's that part, that hard lesson that is way beyond most experience so far, but is true. That's why they won't, because they're still trying to teach you. But here's the thing. That's God's grace. Now, they are giving up, at least temporarily, merging with God's source completely, which means they would merge to God's vibration 100%, which means they would let you figure it out on your own. That's the cross that every spiritual teacher bears. That and how they live their life, if they're genuine, because they live it differently, right? That's the cross. Most people won't appreciate this. Most people won't see this. I haven't done a video on my other channel in a while. I haven't done a video on this, and it's really kind of hard to really sink right back into it, I'll be honest. And the reason is because I've been confused lately. I've been in a challenge of what it is my community can handle, right? And maybe in my personal community, it might be best for me to be more quiet right now. But this message wants to be heard. This message wants to be spoken. And I am a channel. So though people can say and look at and analyze in any which way they wish, there are no perfect teachers out there. Because if they're still teaching you, we are making a choice to be actively engaged in your life. We're here. Know that. Trust God first. Use the tools around you. So, like I said, here I go again. But all is one. All is God. Every choice you make, every choice is only deciding what happens somewhere else in a different world. And here's the responsibility. Every choice you make doesn't just decide what happens for you. It decides what happens in the entire multiverse. You are God. That's why there's so much pressure on accountability. You are God. That's why you have to renounce things that you would be addicted to that would cause distractions from the focus of serving this higher purpose. You are God. That's why there are certain situations that you can't lend your energy to, because there's higher things you need to focus that energy on, because you are God. The stakes are higher because you are God. And no, that doesn't mean God as in, ooh, I can manifest a Tesla if I want. No, that means you are God. Get to work and take care of everything. The responsibility is on us. It's that part, folks. And no, that's not out of sadness, anger, division, derision, anything like that. It is the truth of the matter. You are God. How much are you doing your job? Or how much are you doing the human job of playing the game? And if you're really happy playing the game of human, go play human. But if you want to play the spiritual game, know that you are God, now get to work. If you need help, there's tons of places out there that can teach you. I literally have dedicated my life to it. I'm here to help. Here I go again. And though it is a bit of a fallacy, any teaching, and I'll tell you that, even though I make my living out of it, I total trust that I can teach people about God and get supported by that, right? But it's a situation that when we go further and further into it, it takes care and supports you in a way that you will never know until you experience it. I know I sound like another religious mumbo jumbo to you, most likely. Go deeper. Deeper. You are God, nothing else. Hold that accountability. And that means that, yes, you can have fluctuating emotions. Yes, you can. You just don't attach to them. You realize exactly what they are in the moment. You don't get overly triggered by externals that you see. You are God. You have to be focused. It's the truth. That's what happens when you transcend the heart chakra. The heart chakra wants everything to be perfect right now. Everything is perfect right now. And all of the challenges that are happening around are part of the perfection. That's true. But there is a lack of God's presence right now. There's a lack of even being able to recognize God's presence. And if you don't like the name God, change it to anything. It doesn't matter what you call it, right? But there is that. So in order to bring that back, we have to change the way we live. We have to reprogram our amygdala. We have to change the way we think. Those are all part of the body. Oh, that's the material, worldly. It requires a reprogramming. Because you are God. And you've been vacationing for too long. That's the gist of it. All right, everybody. I hope that this helps to inspire. Have a great day on purpose and stay mindful. Namaskar.